larger fellowship in home, in society, in business, for country, and for God.
Thank you. So good morning. Thank you very much for making the time to be with us for another monthly meeting. I will ask you to say hello. So paki-unmute nyo na lahat. I will go by the pictures I see on screen. Let's start with CP Girly. Say something. Hindi siya nagsasalita.
Good morning. Nice to see you all.
Good morning, naka-freeze. Frozen.
Auditor Edna.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving there.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, Aya.
Good morning. Good morning po.
Hello. Si Aya natin. And then, PE Mimi.
Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Nakisali na sa Amerika.
Hello, PE Mimi. Okay. Assistant Secretary LB, paki-unmute mo rin. Paki-unmute mo, please. Okay, thank you. Say something.
Good morning, everyone.
Naririnig na namin yung boses mo. Sir Optimist Pledge. Ex-officio at Treasurer, IPP Bing.
Isang mapagpalang umaga sa lahat and happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Magandang araw.
Ay, may karapatan. The Rizal accent. Okay. Nako, ang saya-saya ko makita talaga ito. Bobby! Bobby!
Good morning.
Star Wars.
Good morning to all.
Star Wars daw.
Good
Good
morning.
morning. We really miss you. But we're so happy to see you every time. Of course, our Assistant Treasurer and Chair of the Fundraising Committee, Lita.
Ala, ay magandang umaga sa inyong lahat.
Naku, ba't
Ang ganyan.
Alahe,
Kahit ganyan
alahe.
kami sa Batangas, masaya pa rin at nakabangon na. Magandang umaga po.
Sa Batangas ka, Lita?
Ay, Kong, binaha ang bahay ko, 1977, right after our marriage.
Yes.
Sierra Verde,
we will
Batangas.
we will
Doon na
hear
po
her
po
story.
tayo.
Yeah, pakikinggan natin yung
Sige nga,
personal
sige nga.
stories nyo
Share.
mamaya.
Oo.
Okay.
Share.
And of course, our Vice President, Ben, say hello.
Hello. I remember Bea Alonso.
Wala ka, Ben. Ayan.
Sa Batangas accent. Happy
O sige,
Thanksgiving.
ako ang last. Maayo nga daw sa inyo nga tanan. Salamat gid kay nagkadto kamo sa acton meeting daw kadugay na gid nga hindi kita nag-istoryahanay. Pero maayo man kay may panahon gid kita. That's Ilonggo.
Translate, please. Translate.
Translate. Sabi ko,
Ako man yung
mabuti naman at after a long time, we see each other again. It's been a long time, no? Talagang what's next 2020 talaga tayo. Ano, parang sunod-sunod. Anyway, so thank you very much again for being able to make it for this Zoom meeting. But we also remember those who cannot join us today. And they sent personal regrets talaga. That's why I'm very appreciative of members who send me messages that they cannot make it. So I'll start with, of course, Director Sid. She's trying to be with us, but she's on a birthday getaway. She sent a picture earlier of the beach. Sabi niya, she joined pag okay yung signal, but apparently may connectivity problem doon. Recording Secretary Ann also had a medical emergency. Her cousin, who's 80-something years old, was rushed to the hospital. So maybe we can pause. We can pause and say a prayer for them. Also, Assistant Secretary Ann, may Annie Banyaga. The mother naman has a check-up scheduled today. And of course, Dr. Sean, she sent word na merong meeting or Zoom session sa Congress. So she cannot make it. But talagang na-appreciate ko that they send word of regret. And let's just say that they are with us in spirit today. So I would like to proceed with
President,
President Bing, you raising your hand.
President,
Yes.
yeah, I was talking to Kat this morning. She will try to catch up in time for the celebrants, no?
Who?
She has a very important,
Sino?
Chato. Chato.
Yes,
Try to catch up.
I actually
Yes, yes.
personally texted her regarding this, and she said she joined. Tapos pinadala
Sabi
ko
ko
na rin.
humabol.
Yes, pinadala ko na rin sa kanya yung ating Zoom link. So, I would like to proceed now with
Yes.
formally greeting our November birthday celebrators. So, Assistant Treasurer Lita, November 8. Director and past President Chato, who's on leave now, November 18. Congresswoman Dr. Racion, November 21. Director PDD Sid Marquez, November 24. So maybe let's give them a round of applause lang to greet them. Happy birthday for November. And maybe we can pause for a moment of silence and say our prayer for another November celebrant, Maan Flores. She's no longer with us. It's her birthday today. So moment of silence. Okay, thank you. So let's proceed now to SALT. Today is really a very significant day. Parang ang dami nating sineselebrate. Number one, it's we're joining Thanksgiving Day in the United States. No, of course, medyo delayed yung time nila. But November 26, Thursday, is Thanksgiving Day. And kahit na hindi natin tradition yon, we know that we always have something to be grateful for. So Thanksgiving Day na rin tayo sa kanila today. And also, the United Nations General Assembly has declared today also as the International Day for the elimination of violence against women. So let's remember that. I made a post of it sa ating Facebook page, SI Antipolo. Actually, the actual date is yesterday, November 25. Oo. But I missed it by a day. Pinost ko, but the actual date is November 25. And of course, we are celebrating also today the birthdays of all our members, of all our November celebrators. So marami tayong dapat ipagpasalamat. We also remember those who were adversely affected by the typhoon, at saka we still have an ongoing pandemic. So I'm really getting impatient na for 2020 to become 2021. Sana matapos na lahat ito, no? So I will now give the floor for assault on gratitude, because despite all of this, we still find something to be thankful for. So I will give the floor now to PE Mimi for the SALT.
Can I share screen? Disable.
I'll make you co-host. You want?
No, sabi mo host disabled participant screen share.
Isa spotlight na lang kita.
Pero I need screen.
Yes. You need to share screen? Me?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay na?
Wala pa. Ayan.
Okay na?
All right. Gratitude, giving. It's actually the Thanksgiving holiday now in the United States, and maybe it's good to mention that it became a celebration because it was a time wherein the Pilgrims and the Native Americans got together for their first harvest and their first feast together. And then 250 years after that, Abe Lincoln in 1863 declared it a national holiday. So ever since that time, they have always marked this day as a national Thanksgiving Day, where they give thanks to everybody. And rightly so, because we are from SI of the Americas, it would be nice to really think about being thankful. So what is gratitude? I it was kind of hard to think about what to say about gratitude because we know how to say thank you and all of that. However, when we think about gratitude, really, these are the definitions. It's being thankful. It's showing appreciation. It's returning kindness. It's acknowledging a benefit that one has received or will receive. It is synonymous with thankfulness or gratefulness. It is a feeling of appreciation felt towards the giver of gifts. And the experience of gratitude has historically been a focus of several world religions because God is truly the ultimate giver of gifts. Gratitude is a virtue. That's what the Roman philosopher Cicero said. He says gratitude is the parent of all virtues. And I took a look at what virtue really means. Virtue is a quality of being morally good. So a noble person is mindful and thankful of the favors he receives from others. That is what makes it a virtue. Um, the virtue of gratitude means when you are grateful, it is impossible to also be hateful, angry, or fearful. When you are grateful, it shows that you are humble. Because if you are the proud kind of person, you will never really accept that you needed anybody to help you get to where you are. Gratitude also cannot be requested, demanded, or coerced. It is given freely by the person who has that virtue to give thanks. Gratitude is a virtue because we choose to celebrate rather than resent what it is. But if we lack gratitude, we don't allow ourselves to be open to receiving and giving love. So it's nice to ponder on gratitude because it has many benefits. One is it shields you from negativity. You see the good in people, those who help you directly or indirectly. That's a good thing to have. It makes you at least 25% happier. I don't know why 25% happier. I don't know where they got the number, but because um, you see what is good in people, you anticipate what is good that will happen to you. It rewires your brain. Your belief in people and situations is more optimistic. You are more positive. It eliminates stress. You don't feel the stress of life, even if bahain ka or something like that. Even if typhoons happen, you don't feel the stress. Um, it heals even your body from aches and pains caused by stress, worry, and feeling depressed. It improves your sleep because you get to sleep better because you trust in the Lord. You know He's gonna take care of things. It it boosts your self-esteem and performance because you feel better about yourself. You're more confident. You know that somebody always supports you. It enhances the law of attraction. You attract more friends and even good fortune because you build bridges instead of walls. And your relationships improve because you are more pleasant and welcoming of other people. Sabi nga ni Oprah, be thankful for what you have. You will end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you will never ever have enough. And that's Oprah Winfrey, and she's a millionaire already. So it's really good to be thankful. But what if you woke up today with only the things you thanked God for yesterday? What more if you did not thank Him yesterday? What will you be thankful for today? It's so scary, really. So the good thing to do is to be grateful every day. Here are some things to consider. For example, um, breathing in and out. Be thankful that nakakahinga ka. Be thankful to the sunrise, the sunset, the moonrise, and the stars in the sky. I even thank the rain. I like rain that's soft. It's very soothing to the nerves. Blue skies, puffy clouds, gentle rains, and fascinating weather. Even the typhoon. Sometimes I say thank you to the typhoon because it removes the pollution in the air. Music, art, humor, and all that is beautiful and creative. Running, jumping, singing, because you can do that with your knees and your legs. Ngayon na medyo magkakaedad na tayo, na-appreciate natin yung kaya natin sumayaw dati at tumalon at tumakbo. The forest, the meadows, nature, family and friends, laughter and a sense of humor. Everything around you, good health, fresh water, rainbows, food, literacy, etc., etc. So what about the people around you, your spouse, your children, your siblings, your parents, your friends, relatives? Isn't it wonderful to have them in your life? Imagine life without them. Mahirap isipin, di ba? So to be grateful means to find blessings in everything. And we all came into this world naked with nothing. Think about it. We all came here into this world with nothing. And yet we have so much today. Wasn't that a miracle? Our whole life was a miracle, really.
Yes, that's right.
Diba? Diba? How wonderful that God made it all happen in our life. And how wonderful that we have reached this far in our age. Some do not have that privilege. No? So it's really important that we do something about it. However, we will need to learn a language of gratitude. Because if you will never be grateful, you never speak the terms with happiness. So feeling gratitude daw and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. So importante, no? That we learn how to speak gratitude. And what are these? If you are familiar with the 5 languages of love, that can also be applied to the 5 languages of appreciation. And Gary Chapman, the author, asks us, which one do we speak? Ang examples niya dito, words of affirmation. Are you the type who leaves a note or tells somebody a specific trait that you value in them? Kunyari, you praise her for accomplishment. You affirm her character or praise for her personality. Maybe it would be nice to do that once in a while. What about quality time? Do you give your focused attention for a period of time to check in or just hang out? Sometimes quality conversation, shared experiences, small group dialogue, and working in close physical proximity while accomplishing a project together and doing it pleasantly is also quality time. It's appreciation for the person. Acts of service. Say I have 10 minutes, how can I help in that manner? Or uh, it is doing work with the person with a great attitude. Sometimes you can even whistle or sing while you're even doing that work. But of course, you have to finish the work that's given to you. So kasama yan sa act of service. Then tangible gifts. Some people are gift givers, no? Andyan yung magdadala ka ng kape, dala ka ng snacks, or yung ugali ng Pinoy na nagpapasalubong. That means you remembered the person, so you got something. Then physical touch. Some people are huggers. Some people are nice to touch your hand. They like to kiss or beso-beso, although bawal na yan ngayon. But really, these are nice touching that is um, symbol of appreciating others. However, syempre it's different between a boy and a girl, di ba? So considering the risks of unwanted touch or touch that crosses boundaries, ultimately it is just good to shake hands or just a pat on the back. So those are things that are nice to have. In fact,
Hi.
when you have something good happen to you appreciate what you got from somewhere else, from what God gave you. Kaya I chose this picture. I found it really very heartwarming kasi the world is full of good people talaga. If you can't find one,
Saan
find
si
one.
Lorna?
Why? Because when you
Pakitawag si
appreciate
Charis na
what you have,
problema.
when you appreciate what you have, you know and you will notice what other people do not have. So you pay it forward and give it to somebody. Like this guy in this picture, he was walking around and he saw this poor person did not have shoes. In-offer niya yung chinelas niya. Kasi meron naman siyang ibang sapatos sa bahay. So, siguro it would be nice today to really think about the people who did us good, who did good things for us, and who helped us get to where we are. And say, thank you. Gracias, grasti, ano ba yung Bicol? Mabalos, ano ba
Mabalos.
yung Ilonggo? Sa Ilonggo, hindi ko alam paano. So, merci beaucoup in French, etc., etc. That's about it for my Thanksgiving Day message for everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, finish.
Thank you very much, Mimi, for the 3-day preparation. Grabe. Thank you very much for ano. I will have to go back to gallery view now. Oo. Nakakatuwa naman si Mimi. We now have a quorum.
Yeah.
I would like to welcome uh, uh, PRO Long. Please unmute and greet everyone. I'm acknowledging your presence.
Hello. Hello. Happy Thanksgiving to all.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Happy Thanksgiving, Manay.
Maraming
Yes,
salamat.
dear.
Okay, so in lieu of, may naririnig ba kayo from my end na nagdi-drill? May nagdi-drill sa kapitbahay? Wala naman. Are you okay? May nagdi-drill sa kapitbahay, I cannot stop
Tawag si Chris.
whatever they're doing. So are you able to hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
Loud
thank you
and
very
clear.
much. Okay. In the absence of both our secretaries, I am taking it upon myself to just go through the 4th general membership meeting minutes. So the meeting was called to order. The date of the meeting, if you still recall, is October 22, a Thursday. 10 o'clock a.m. The meeting was called to order at 10:08 by President Tietz. A quorum was declared with 13 members present, but by 10:10, 2 more joined in bringing a total of 15 members present. The 15 members present are Aya, Dina, Dorothy, Sid, Long, Edna, Lita, Bing, LV, Cecil, Annie, Mary Ann, Bendette, Mimi, and myself. The opening prayer was delivered by Auditor Edna. Sir Optimist Pledge was led by corresponding Secretary Cecil. President Tietz acknowledged the presence of the directors, officers, and members present, and specially greeted the October birthday celebrant Dorothy, whose birthday was last October 4. The minutes was read by Recording Secretary Mary Ann. There was a correction. A lifetime member replaced by lifetime membership. in the board resolution to grant lifetime membership to past presidents. A motion for the approval of the minutes was made by P.E. Mimi and duly seconded by Treasurer IPP Bing. Financial report, Treasurer Bing presented the financial report from veterans as of September 30 to 2020 with a bank balance of 76,856.22. A typographical error on the beginning balance, which was short of 22 centavos, was indicated. Funds of 13,000 taken from veterans for Father Sandy and 3 technical team members during the Candle of Hope event will be returned to veterans from the BDO account. The report from veterans was moved for approval by VP Bendet and duly seconded by Assistant Secretary Ani. Next, the financial report on the recently concluded Gabay Kababaihan first seminar on backyard farming at Barangay Beverly Hills was presented. Total expenses incurred for the project amounted to 15,330.42. Given this amount, budget per person amounted to 200 per person, with 24 participants, 7 barangay personnel, and 9 SI Antipolo members. A total of 40 bags of giveaways were prepared. Finally, net donations generated by the recently concluded fundraising project, Candles of Hope, amounted to 350,109. Excluded is the donation coming from the members' prayer partner, which amounted to 180,500. Total donations received amounted to 530,563 pesos. From the net donations, it was unanimously agreed to give a 10% donation to SIAPR and SIA in the amounts of $20,000 and US $200 respectively. Issuance of 2 checks for the club's donation was recommended. With the end of the fundraising project, Treasurer IPP Bing was asked to study on what to do with the BDO savings account. For now, it will be kept as is. President's time, September 26, a moment of silence and prayer for the passing of former governor and fundraising chair, Cherry Tumaneng. September 30, SI Antipolo was invited by Sonta Club of Valle Verde for a Zoom webinar on online sexual exploitation and abuse of children. Members who attended were President Tits, VP Bendet, PE Mimi. October 8, Metro Manila Southeast Exicom monthly meeting, celebrating October as the Breast Cancer Month. Assault on how to conduct DIBI in this pandemic was conducted by Michelle Peñalosa Bergonia of SI Mandaluyong. Dates to remember: October 30, UN Day celebration. November 21, deadline for the submission of LYDA nominees. November 27, district level judging for LYDA. December 9, Human Rights Day. December 11, SIAPR Christmas Party. Clubs need to update their website and pay 6,000 to Just Kahiwat. Assistant Recording Secretary Ani and Aya to take charge of coordinating with Jas on matters relating to our website. President Tits, together with Ani and Aya, to schedule meeting with Jas to discuss the role of being a sub-admin in our website. October 18, Candles of Hope lighting and Thanksgiving ceremony held at 10 a.m. via Zoom. 17 members were in attendance. the members unanimously waived the 10% incentive due them, especially for the top 5 solicitors. Special thanks to all Suroptimist guests, SIATR Governor Billy, GEGG, IPG Lydia, MMSED Director Dorothy, IPDD Baby Ocampo, Region Officers, Metro Manila